That was a sucker punch.
I didn't mean it to be.
When I said that nothing mattered compared to losing Jack, I didn't mean my children, Hal. You should know that.
I used to.
Be fair. How much blood do you want from me? How much does anybody want?
Do you hear yourself?
I made a mistake, and I'm paying for it. Every day, with every breath. Please, don't make Parker pay for it any more than he has to.
I'm trying to keep him safe.
By taking him away from his home, from his brother and his sister, who he loves. That's his stability, Hal. Don't you remember what it was like when Jack was missing? The only thing that held that little boy together was his routine, his family.
I thought about that.
Then how can you think it's a good idea to uproot him now?
I was ready to take him home with me then, too. Do you remember? When you were using Parker to help you find Jack, your grief was running you, and I told you that if I was ever afraid for my son, I would yank him out of there. I told you then.
So you're afraid now? Is that what you're saying, that I am a danger to my son?
Carly, I think you're on overload, and I think that one less kid will help.
Wait a minute. Parker's not some piece of extra furniture that I trip over. He's my boy. He's JJ's best friend. He's Sage's big brother. Hal, this is not right.
I think it is right. I think it'll help you in more ways than you can even imagine. You're going to be stretched very thin, Carly. Take some help.
Is that what this is?
It could be, if you want it to be.
Okay. All right, then I'll pack an overnight bag, and I'll have Parker over tomorrow after school. But Hal, they'll be disappointed if he doesn't last the night. What?
Pack all his bags, Carly.
What?
Parker is coming to live with me indefinitely.
Parker needs a real home.
He'll have one. Gwen and Will are living with me now. Jennifer and the baby stop over all the time. It's a real home.
It's not Parker's. Why are you doing this?
The fact that you even have to ask is reason enough. I'm afraid for my son.
Parker was never in any danger.
You were working with mobsters, Carly. You had Nick Kasnoff set up and almost shot. That could have followed you home. I want my son living with me.
And if I say no?
It's joint custody, Carly. You want to fight me? You want your record laid out in open court? You're already on probation for one felony. You committed another. I'll not only get Parker, but you could lose your other kids as well.
You would do that?
I don't want to, but if I have to, I will.
Why? Because you're such a good father, Hal. You're sure not winning any prizes for the job you did with Will.